Ya, listos como siempre, ¿verdad, muchachos?
I don't know. I'm ready, dude. I had 2 weeks to be ready.
A huevo, vámonos. Welcome back to another episode de Todos Toman podcast. Ahora sí, estamos los cuatro. It's been a while. And it's been a while que we are not live. So we're recording on a... Actually, we're not even on our regular schedule, man. We're a little off.
Look,
We're a little off. Pero we're getting back to it. Pero ya, tan siquiera estamos los cuatro. It's been a minute. Looking forward to it. So we got Miguel, Tank, Johnny Boy is back. Pues ahora sí, que a darle, muchachos, ¿qué están tomando? Let's kick it off right away.
damn.
Vale, pues yo, simple and sweet, dude. Un 4 rolls de single barrel whiskey. Ya con melted ice. So it's a little watered down, dude. Pero pues todavía bueno, dude.
By the way, I think your mic is set to the camera or something.
Dang it. All right, I'll fix it.
But it's okay. I think I heard you. But did you have ice? Or I didn't see if you when you put the
Had ice.
had ice. Okay, because I know the last couple times you didn't have ice. You wanted that shit hot.
Hasta lo puse en microondas, ¿no? Para que más. Va, pues yo aquí tomando un Buffalo Trace otra vez, dude. Tengo la botellita, dude.
A ver, échale, dude.
Chingada madre.
Es que no sé si haya algo ahí, dude.
Te enseñaría, dude, pero pues ya sabes que I'm a little dumb sometimes, dude. Y mira, güey.
Nada más estás tomando.
No mames, que se pasó casi yendo, güey.
I don't know, dude. Bueno,
Wow.
Romero, what you got? Oh, shit, I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
I usually pay attention to your little exhibition allá. A ver, dale.
No, I'm Anti-Hero, Revolution, IPAs.
We tried that one, I believe, no?
Yeah.
It was like in
I'm
a
sure we have.
variety pack.
Uh-huh.
think it-
Yeah,
right,
there's the variety pack y todo, pero so we'll talk about it in a little bit. We went to the Fire Home opener game. And ahora sí que I've seen my brother a little bit more often, and him and Cookie are really down with the IPAs lately.
Oh, shit.
So, ahora sí que me quedé picado con las IPAs, so I went and got myself a little pack, porque a veces sí, they can get a little dangerous, you know?
Fuck yeah, dude. That's for sure.
Especially ahorita que ya tiene tiempo que I hadn't like consistently bought IPAs. Me echo dos y I'm like, okay, I gotta slow down a little bit.
Yeah, you definitely feel it.
Pero ya.
El Romero looked a little more proud that day, ¿no? Like, ese es mi hermano chingado, ¿no? Like,
I don't know why I felt like Cookie and your brother have always been into IPAs, but I think maybe Cookie and maybe your brother, I know he likes to drink and likes beer and all, but I know he wasn't like down with IPAs like that.
Well, I know that Cookie for a while was he was more into, well, he still, but siempre llega con una botella de whiskey of some sort.
Right.
yeah.
So últimamente ha llegado con las IPAs también, so.
Damn, dude. Me recuerda cuando llegaba Juan González, dude, con sus Vickies.
Shout out.
Con el ceviche ya después, ¿no?
El ceviche también, dude. Shit, dude.
Y pues, para no perder costumbre, Johnny Boy, como que le bajas un poquito los audífonos.
I've been doing it every time, dude. Thank you for the heads up, dude. I appreciate you shouting me out a little bit without really shouting me out. Pero dale, pues.
You got tasting trials, so.
Un sacrifice, ¿no?
Vámonos.
Literally, dude. Damn. Look at
So what do you got here, dude?
He calls it a transfusion. Tito's, grape juice, and Canada Dry, ginger ale. I had already told you guys, obviously, before we started, that I had already tried it because I wanted to keep it under a minute. He does say that he doesn't like Tito's, but obviously he was going to give it a try. He puts the Tito's, the lime, the ginger ale, and then finally the grape juice on top. I tried it again today, before we started, and it tastes like sangria, dude. It is very refreshing, but it does taste like a sangria type of thing. I'm sure, just like Romero would say, like you would have to kind of mess around with like the recipe. Maybe it'll taste a little bit better, a little bit different, but nonetheless, dude, very refreshing. That 8.5 stands, dude. Like he gave it 8.5, and it
But
stands.
how did you mix it though?
I was about to tell you guys, I didn't have anything to really mix it, so I used my, the finger, dude. And then, the dandy.
You know the
Yeah. And but yeah, dude, 8.5 for sure. 100%.
Oh boy, under a minute, dude.
But dude, I mean, you could have waited for the toast, but
Pues sí, vamos a.
I've been gone for 2 weeks. Dude.
It was for the clip, dude. It was for the clip.
There you go, dude. Now I gotta cut it out right before he says that.
Sí, güey.
Fuck. Va, muchachos.
Va,
Let's do
salud. Ay, ay, ay.
Sangria, dude, for sure. You cannot taste the Tito's at all, dude. And I put like a shitload of Tito's. So definitely fucking
Dangerous.
dangerous, dude. Yeah.
Oh,
You can't taste alcohol.
ahí está Johnny Boy. No, Danger's my middle name and shit, no?
See, dude.
Well, I think we've talked about like different vodkas, and I mean for me, like if I was to drink vodka with something or whatever it was, I think Tito's for me is the way to go. I don't have another vodka to go to. I've tried the what is it, the Ciroc?
Ciroc, yeah.
Ciroc.
Ciroc.
Yeah, esa porque esas tienen the like cucumber flavored or
Yeah, they have
whatever
a bunch
different
of
flavors.
flavors.
Yeah,
Was-
not a huge fan.
I remember for a while, like the big one was Grey Goose.
Uh-huh.
Pues de ahí se fueron sus etapas, ya ves. But
Expensive
honestly,
one.
I've never really been a vodka person.
Dude, and I thought about you when he started saying this, that he really doesn't like Tito's or vodka in general.
Uh-huh.
But I feel like you would actually be able to give it a try. Again, it tastes, if you like sangria,
I love sangria, boy.
then you would like this because again, you don't really taste the Tito's.
Bah, dude.
So
Well, I mean, there's drinks that have vodka in them. For example, the blue motherfucker, right? Tiene vodka,
woo,
pero pues tiene poquito de todo, ¿no?
Yeah.
Pero like,
A little bit of regrets and shit, no?
no fucking lie, dude. No lie. those are
oh
the
shit.
worst.
Which for real, Johnny boy, like you had one not so long ago, no? Like, how is it drinking it now versus when cuando éramos joven y bellos, dude? Like, did it hit different?
Yeah, so about a week and a half ago, I was in Vegas. It was a quick trip to Vegas, supposedly me. That's where I got injured in my back. It wasn't really a work injury, as it was told here. Lies from Romero. I'm just kidding. But nonetheless,
No, que te estaba queriendo que la seguridad te cubriera, ¿verdad? Pero pues en fin, ya. Cat's out the bag, dude.
yeah, I went to Vegas and then we got there late. We went after I got out of work or whatever, and then we got there, it was probably 11 o'clock. And by the time we settled and everything, we went downstairs to the bar. Romero, we stayed at the Luxor, so remember the bar where we got the IPA? So that bar.
Sí, sí.
It was probably like 12ish, and then they closed at 1. So right away I asked for a Jack and Coke, and my girl was like, all right, Jack and Coke it is. So she likes the Jack and Cokes now, like not like before. And then randomly I was gonna order another Jack and Coke, and she's like, oh, we're gonna close in an hour or 30 minutes. I don't know, whatever it was. So she's like, oh, I don't know what my girl says. Like, oh, what can I have that's not so sweet and it's not blah blah blah. So she's like, oh, you know what? Let's do adios, because right here they don't call it a blue motherfucker. They call it adios.
Adios, motherfucker. Yeah.
So she went ahead and ordered. I was like, fuck it, I'll try one too. So we had it, and dude, honestly, hands down, fire, dude. I mean, it gave me a bunch of memories, of course, but how did it taste? It tasted a lot better, dude, because I learned to self-control my damn alcohol.
Okay.
Honestly,
Wait. So you tried it. It was good. It gave you a lot of. It brought you back to those times.
Good
so
times. Before I was.
Were you trying to
up.
fight somebody, or
No.
and then that's how your back got fucked up, dude? You can tell us now. I mean,
I'll tell you right now. No, that's not how I got fucked up. I tried. I had one blue motherfucker. It was good, and I left it at just one. And then I switched over back to I think Jack and Coke. I don't know what it was, but I think it was just Jack and Coke again. But no, the way I hurt my back was I was helping out my suegro get in the car, and this is something I've done for many, many years.
mm-hmm.
So I always position myself in a way where obviously he's heavy, he can't get in the car because he's disabled. But I get him, I kind of grab him from the legs and I kind of push him just so his butt could kind of just touch the car seat, and then he could kind of scoot up, himself. So I don't really pick him up like a lot. It's probably less than a foot. And then again, I positioned myself pretty bad to the point that when I was picking him up, I felt kind of like, I don't want to say a crack, but a pull in the back, like in my lower back. And yeah, dude, I was out for a whole week. I had to go to work this past Monday, but Nonetheless, I still feel it. I still very tender. Was given pain medications and muscle relaxers, but I felt like the pain medication and all that stuff was more kind of like it would help me out in the moment, but then the pain would come back. So it really wasn't helping. Nonetheless, I feel like I need more stretching, dude. I don't stretch at all. So I think stretching is definitely something that I'm going to get into really heavy because everybody I talk to about the situation, they're like, do you stretch? And I've been stretching for a couple years. And, we're so used to that. Oh, okay. Count to 10 or to 20 at a certain stretch. But people are like
soccer stretches, no?
Your soccer stretches. Yeah. But people were telling me that no, stretch for like in one position, try to keep it as long as possible. He's like, I've learned to do it for over 3 minutes in one position. And I'm thinking about it's like over 3 minutes, but he says that the guy who was telling me, he's like, this is my part-time.
You gotta switch it up, dude.
Dude, he says that's his thing. That's like he's been building up some sort of core with that. And it's been, I think, over a year that he said he's been doing it. So it's been working for him. So I don't know, dude. I feel like I don't think I'm gonna last the 3 minutes for sure, but I'm gonna definitely try to last as much as I can.
DDP yoga, no?
I was gonna say, dude, like, sounds like the story of my life, dude. One position for 3 minutes.
Y me estás pidiendo mucho, ¿no?
Igual que Johnny Boy, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to last the 3 minutes, no?
But I'll give it a try, no?
But I'll give it the old college try, no? Like,
yeah, for sure, dude. But yeah, I'm back. Excited to be back. I wasn't able to do what I'm doing now as far as sitting down. I could not sit down. I could barely fucking lay down. I couldn't walk. Like I needed assistance literally to even like put myself straight, like to walk. And even though I was walking, when I would walk, I would feel like I was stepping wrong. It's weird as it sounds. I would be stepping wrong, but it wasn't stepping wrong. It's just my back was so tender. And yeah, dude, I fucked that up pretty good, man. So it's just recovering from here on. I'm using a back brace now, and we'll see how it goes in a month or so.
Un tantito CBD, dude.
Somebody said about CBD oil, dude. Yeah, they said that, and I haven't bought anything, haven't done it, but that's something that yeah, I might be able to look into.
Bien there, no? Like,
¿Bien qué?
Ya es la edad también.
Bien la edad, dude. También sí, la edad. I do blame it on that. I'm not gonna lie. But again, it's just I fucking position myself wrong, dude. I'm telling you, I do this. I've been doing this for many, many times, plenty of years, and finally caught up to me, I guess. Mi mother.
Está cabrón, dude. I don't know. Te digo que es la edad, dude, porque yo también, like, my feet hurt, so then I have to, like, I'm just gonna go downstairs and like soak my feet with hot water and Epsom salts.
And that helps you?
And yeah.
Oh shit.
Está abajo en el basement, ¿no? Tejiendo y...
Sí, casi saco mis pinches.
La novela, ¿no? La novela todo lo que da, dude.
Fuck, dude. But yeah, nonetheless, yeah, I was telling you guys that I was able to catch up on some podcasts. Obviously, I listened to you guys recording these last 2 weeks. I did listen to the Milkers. Shout out to Danke over here. Good episode last week. And then I don't know if you guys are still keeping up with Compas Unfiltered, dude. Shout out to them as well. They had a pretty good episode last week. Oh, no, yesterday. I think they released it yesterday.
Okay.
What is the latest episode
this week? So no, I have not. I usually catch up when I'm on the commute.
Okay.
So like I haven't listened to this week, but yeah, consistently, listening to them. When I start starting to push episodes again now.
I saw that. I listened to the El Manager episode, so that was pretty cool.
Dude, I got a podcast for you, dude.
Geek Studios, no?
You could go to Geek Studios. Not the last episode, the previous one. We had John Aviña, who's gonna be on next week's episode
with us here.
With us. So it would be good to kind of get a understanding of who he is. So para que hagas tu tarea, dude. So.
I got you, dude. I have a whole week to do this, so.
Because we know that you're the Jorge Ramos of Todos Toman.
You better be ready, dude. I'll be asking you some fucking questions for sure.
Zach dijo que iba a poner su background, eh? Su reporter background.
Who said that?
Ya se me pongo el little chalequito y todo, un pinche mi suit, dude.
He's gonna put one of those headsets, que nada más tiene uno aquí, con un alambre, ¿no? No, no, que-
An aluminum foil, ¿no?
Una ojeta, dude. Yeah. I'll definitely listen to it, dude. And then that way, like you said, I could get some sort of feedback on who he is and what he does and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
and if you want to keep up with, Chicago indie wrestling scene, you can always listen to Two Heels and a Face.
Damn, dude. Bunch of plugins, dude. Yeah.
Pues una vez, dude, ¿no? Como diría alguien, fair is fair.
There's, I do know that El Romero did mention que they don't really talk about WWE. I know you said that. And I know they're building up like something pretty cool right now with The Rock y todo eso. And I haven't really been able to keep up with that as well. Pero
I've been watching it on TikTok.
Yeah,
I was gonna say I've been watching on TikTok, so that's the only way I've been keeping up. But I got you, Roman, Miguel. I'll tell you guys all about it next time, boy.
Oh boy.
Good boy.
I'll give you some content, ¿no? For the
Sí.
podcast.
Contale que no es otro Magavisión, ¿no? Like, all right, Johnny Boy, you lead the episode. Oh, damn, I got nothing, no?
No, dude, I had a lot, dude. It's just my tabs wouldn't work, dude. All those viruses. Va, muchachos, pues Romero, you did mention que you guys went to the fire, dude. Give us like a little quick recap, and it was a big group. I saw you guys, the Romeros were there.
So it was my dad, my brother, fue the Guerrero, so I mean Guerrero Senior, fue Miguel, Tank, Solo, más faltaba Junior, para que all the girls join forces.
Damn, dude.
Pero yeah, fue the Aguilar, so Pedrillo, su papá, Don Piri, Cookie was there. También Angel joined us. Alan, State Farm Alan.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And then and his favorite compadre was there. Isn't that what you said, though?
Juan was also there. También llevó a sus hijos, a Juanito and Mark. So I put in the chat, right, que Juan iba a llevar a sus hijos, and it was like, oh, kids are coming. It's like, well, I mean, his kids are, like 16, 18.
No seas mamón, dude.
Ya no son niños. más altos que yo, for sure.
I was gonna say, fucking
they could pick us up, dude. Nos pueden cargar así de que, oh, ¿dónde está el niño? No.
Yeah, they're super tall.
Y Charlie. Well, we met up with Charlie there. Milker Charlie was there. Right, both Charlies were there. The one that joined us and bought tickets with us at Charlie, the co-host of Two Heels and a Face.
Oh, that's right. I did see him too.
So yeah, he joined us out there. So it was a big group. It was for just us there. It was, I think, a total of 16.
Sure.
We did nos fuimos temprano, so we did a little llevamos 2 little grills, hot dogs and burgers, and for sure beer.
Yeah.
Y pues Pedro también se llevó una tequila bottle, según que para hacer shots, muy emocionado.
Y nada.
No, sí, nos echamos unos 2 que 3 nomás.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Estaba fresquecillo, dude. Like,
Para el frío,
estaba engañoso
para el
el clima, sí.
Yeah.
Seemed gloomy.
It started off good, like the clima, and then out of nowhere,
super nice.
Like
I mean, once you hit downtown, like it was.
Yeah.
I think that was it. Like you were just so close to the lake. It was a different weather. So it definitely got chilly over there.
Yeah.
Pero pues no la pasamos bien, dude. I think it was a good time. I mean, Fire lost. It was what it
I was gonna
was,
ask you guys,
pero,
Pero
yeah, I mean,
metieron gol.
overall,
Metieron gol. Like, es ganancia.
apparently, it's the first time since 2019 that the Fire scores a
God
goal
damn, dude.
with the red kit, because they just went back to the red kits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last season era the white and blues.
Uh-huh.
And I can't remember the seasons before what the colors were. I think it was also blue and white. But they officially came out with with the home kits, became all red again.
Okay.
So it was the first time that they scored with the red kit since 2019. So
I don't know if you said something about that, Tank, but Shaqiri's still there?
Yeah.
Porque metió el gol.
Oh shit, okay.
Metió su penalty, dude. Which, by the way, dude, I knew he was short, right? But bro, he looks really short in person, dude.
I think he's 5'6" or 5. He's 5'6".
chiquito, yo siento, güey.
No,
Es el Pony Ruiz, dude.
No mames, for real?
Si lo ves, like,
Yeah,
igualito, dude.
Haz de cuenta el César, dude, ahí corriendo on the field.
Imagine.
Dude, no. Cesar is 5'8" on a good day, dude.
Oh, yeah, dude, my bad, dude.
Yeah. For real. Anybody get drunk, or because you guys were doing it for a while, dude? Anybody kind of lost
I
it
think
or blanked out?
it
Or
depends who you ask, dude.
well, I mean,
Different people will tell you, oh,
No?
this person was drunk. This person was drunk. Pero pues,
who was really drunk? Come on, just spit it out. Like anybody black out or no? Because I mean, you guys were
No,
drinking for a while.
not blackout.
No,
nobody blacked out. Pero pues ya que they were lit, dude.
Yeah.
Pedrito was lit, dude.
I haven't seen him lit in a while, pero yeah.
Pues aquí tu compadre ya tenía sus ojitos de borreguito.
Oh, ya tienes los ojitos de borreguito también, ya.
Okay.
El cansancio de un hardworking parent, dude, pues ya me ganó un poquito, pero... No, and with Pedro, like, so he did a little breakfast at his house on Saturday.
That's the day of the game, no?
Yeah.
Sí.
Oh, okay.
Fuimos a desayunar con ellos y pues ahora sí que ya de ahí nos quedamos, pero pues desde ahí le empezamos nosotros.
God damn.
Ya desayunamos una carnita en su jugo, dude, y con unas cervecitas y... Like, it was good. And then the day before, Tank, my brother, Cookie, y Álvaro
you guys went
también,
fishing.
Cookie's boy, we went fishing.
Yeah.
Another, fucking
Pedita?
tricky as day, dude. Esperábamos que estuviera bonito el día, pero está frito, dude.
Did you guys catch anything? Because I saw pictures, but I saw no fish, dude.
Dude, yeah. Like,
No, we did.
una pinche cubetota llena de pinches fishes, dude.
Yeah, right. Dude.
Ya sabes, dude.
Comprados ahí de la Walmart, ¿no? Dude? Ahí, the goldfish.
De puritita casualidad decía Pete's Market, pero no, we caught a couple fish, pero sí, todavía estaba un poquito frío para eso, pero pues it was the first day of the season, so we made it out there. I just kept telling my brother that it does get better.
It was his first time, ¿no? Like,
it was his first time, yeah.
Pues sí, se veía medio agüitadillo en pinche Romero. I was like, oh, dude, I promise you it gets better, bro. Like,
no, pero he caught 2 fish, dude.
Yeah, he got 2
did he?
fish.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck it.
Yeah, so no se fue con las manos vacías, dude. So,
Dude, that's definitely like a little adrenaline rush when you have the fish. You boom, boom, boom. It goes like it's like everybody's on you, like recording or lo que sea. Because I'm sure you guys have a video of that or something, no? Like pictures.
Like everybody's on you. I don't know what kind of fishing you do.
I took pictures. I don't think we did video, pero we did take pictures. So, yeah, hopefully porque sí, el clima sigue prometiendo dude, que va a estar calientito. Yeah, I don't know si nos toque anytime soon, pero I mean, weather's getting better. Miguel, if you want to come out, we're talking about going back to Ottawa, where we do catfishing.
Dude, as long as it's after 12 o'clock, he'll be down on Saturday and Sunday.
Hell no.
He does not wake up early.
Tempranito,
you know how he is, dude. He said it. He doesn't like waking up at 5 or 6 o'clock, dude.
Who, me?
You said it,
Sí.
yeah. It can't be early.
I mean, I have fun, pero pues honestly,
una vez cada 4 años, güey. Ya tiene un chingo que no más.
Honestly, it's one of those like, all right, you gotta book the whole day porque pues you gotta get home and sleep to recover. And I was like, damn, dude, like
Eso sí, dude. I used to be able to go do the fishing thing, whether it was todavía frío or lazy and hot summer. Come back home and act like nothing happened. It's like, okay, Carla, so what do we have for the rest of the day? Where are we gonna go? Y me metí a bañar y en chinga. This time, dude,
No.
Kicked my ass, dude. We had a comedy show at night that Friday, and I told Carla, I'm like, can you drive? Let me just take a nap on our way there. Like,
damn,
it was I just couldn't do it.
Dude, let me. I see you guys are doing the plug, dude. Like, and this is why you need to be motivated, dude, and have that time management skills, dude. To plan ahead of time, and then that way plan goes,
to plan ahead of time.
Well managed.
Of not planning nothing, no.
Well, Romero he said he already had a show going on. I doubted that he booked it that Friday, so I'm sure it was planned out. So he knew he was going to go fishing. He knew he was probably going to catch a good bus, maybe no fish, right? so
sneak that in there, dude. Like.
The point is, dude, that he already had that planned out, but it wasn't well planned out, apparently. Well time managed. So,
como I wanted to pull up my picture, no, de que si agarré un fish, but I didn't take my own picture. I think Cookie took those.
Took con tu selfie, no? Con tu fish, your fish and your phone. Hey, dude, you got to do what you got to do, dude. Honestly.
Apretando el fish, ¿no? Trying to take the selfie with the fish. No, me equivoqué.
Yeah, mira el tanque.
What were you guys doing? Catfish?
What we ended up catching was catfish.
Yeah.
So we would throw out the just a hook with the bobber and like a worm. Y aparte, like we were like aventando like other shit, trying to catch bass. Pero
I was gonna ask you guys. You guys said, oh, Romero said, how much is your annual license, fishing license?
$15.
yeah,
God
15.
damn,
Aquí in
dude.
Illinois is $15.
Well, I was like, did I hear right? I was like, it can't be 15, dude. I paid 62 for my year here.
That's what we're talking about
Oh,
también.
shit.
Yeah, like in
62.
Florida and different states, like donde it's year round. Like I'm assuming it
I would
is
say because it's year round
a
and
little bit more expensive.
There's bigger space to go fish, and aquí
Oh,
there's
y más que nada también, the
Yeah,
other
no
thing
problem.
is I mean, it's 15 ahora sí que with a state ID. Y si fuera con mi matrícula me sale a 25.
Even so, it's still
It's
pretty
even
okay.
so, right? But I'm
Yeah.
wondering in California, is it the same price across the board or también igual?
I don't know about the matricula. I didn't really read all that stuff, but I do know que if you're out of state, I think it's
state?
like out of over $100 for sure. I was talking to
Damn.
one of my girl's cousins, and he said that I was telling him, bro, let's go fishing
Mhm.
not this week, the following week. And he said, yeah, I'm down. He's like, where are you trying to go, to a lake or to the beach? I was like, wait, don't you need a license to go out to the ocean? He's like, yeah, you do. You didn't get it? I was like, no, how much is it? I think he paid like $89
Oh
to
shit.
Oh,
have.
so it's different
It's
for
aparte.
ocean
It's an
fishing.
additional license, yeah, to go out there.
Oh, damn. So it's so like 65 for the regular, 85 for the ocean.
Yeah, but I think he paid for 2 rods. So $89 for 2 rods out in the ocean, and then 2 rods here and just in regular lakes or whatever.
So
Oh,
that's
shit,
even
you pay
different
per
here.
rod?
Porque you pay per rod, yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, you pay per rod.
Aquí no.
It's just a license. I mean, some places do have like a limit of X amount of rods, but I think
Mhm.
it's like in the water. So like te puedes llevar las rods que quieras, pero you
Oh.
can't have more than like,
That's what I was talking about. Like,
yeah.
yeah, because you could take 3, 4, or 5 rods, but the ones in the water, you have to pay. You have to be licensed to have, in this case, 2 rods instead of 1. Like,
Oh,
I'm only
yeah.
licensed to have 1.
No, acá no. Acá like
Mhm.
te digo, like aventamos el worm y más aparte we're like throwing other
Casting?
stuff. Like yes, yeah. But I remember when we went to Wisconsin también for the ice fishing, también nos costó más because we were out of state.
Out of state?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Y pues ya ves aquí en Chicago, güey, no, fucking go to the Lake Michigan, dude, y es la misma licencia de everywhere else and shit, so.
Pero out here in Cali, I've noticed that, and I took a screenshot of it maybe about 2 months ago. There's people, there's like, I don't want to say tour guides, but there's people that they do that as a business. They'll be like, oh, limited space, and they'll take I don't know, like 10
Oh, yeah,
people,
yeah.
and they'll
¿Cómo
let
se
you.
llama esa madre?
I know there's a name for that too, but I don't know what it is. And they let you borrow the rods. Like they have the rods, they have the bait, they have everything. All you got to pay is literally just to go. You need to have your license for if, in this case, if you're going to fish with them, you got to pay it ahead of time, and then you pay for the day, which I think starts at $40 for like 3 hours, which is not bad.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Which is very similar to what we did when we did ice fishing, right?
Yeah.
Like you just pay
Right.
your fee y ellos te dan todo, se encargan de the fishing rods, the
Mhm.
whatever bait you're gonna use, todo ese pedo.
You would just need to pay for your license. I mean,
Yeah.
so it's the fee and the license.
Y
Sí,
me
entonces-
imagino que también allá, like you can do the 1 day license, the 24-hour license.
Yeah, and I think the 1 day is like, I think it's like $12, dude. The 1 day.
Okay.
Oh, it's not bad. But that's
Yeah.
for residents, no? Was
That's for
that-
residents, yeah. And I
Yeah.
think
Mhm.
I haven't checked for non-residents, but I'm sure obviously $20-$30 or whatever.
Which was, I think, around what it cost us in Wisconsin, no?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's true. Pero bueno, muchachos, yeah, we're about 30 minutes deep. Damn.
Como we don't have good time management.
We God damn. Anyway, we did get the little plug earlier that our topic for today was going to be time management or no end.
Wherever it goes, let's start with time management.
Let's stick with time management for now. There's not much motivation right now. No.
No lie, dude.
Let's take a lo que somos buenos, dude. Time management. Dude.
Yeah, right. So I know we could all say that we suck at it, right? Because we
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
we definitely
whoa, whoa.
fucking do, dude. Let's be honest. I know. Since I could remember, I know Romero has always been really super religious about having a calendar, and he has a calendar and he books whatever meetings or whatever, especially now for work. But oh, dude, and even I remember cuando era. I don't know if it was Emma's baptism or it was a party that he had like an Excel sheet, and he was having. He
Oh
had
yeah,
something other.
ever since it says like first birthday,
Uh-huh.
whenever we're doing like a see birthday, mainly for the kids, we'll definitely have a spreadsheet of the people we invited, like
That's
the
crazy.
food, like a checklist of things that we need to get.
Yeah,
Um,
a
it
checklist.
makes to me it makes things like so much easier. Like not all the parties are the same, but
Right.
at least those things are consistent. Like it also helps us is like, oh well, last time we had 100 and something people and we got this amount of chairs and this amount of tables. Like this time we're gonna invite X amount of people, so let's cut this down by whatever. So it helps with that. Y
Como
también para acordarte.
me imagino a Romerito, ¿no? Con su PowerPoint
I was gonna
presentation.
say,
Like, so last party we had this much, but like no alcanzó la comida. So this
Sí.
time we're projected, no, like to buy.
I wouldn't be surprised, dude. And I think by all means, dude. I mean, if I really think about it, the way at least we do parties here is, I mean, my girl takes care of all that. First of all, the way she does parties. let me rephrase that. Let me go back. The way she does parties is, she'll just say, okay, what's the theme? No, oh, so the theme is this. Okay,
Mhm.
so she'll buy balloons. She'll get the backdrops or whatever she needs to get. And then she'll do plates, obviously plates with the theme and the ¿cómo se llama? El mantel for the tables.
Mhm.
I do know that when it's something big, I don't know how she defines it, but I know like for Camila, I know you didn't come for that, Romero. For her 5th birthday, we rented out
La
tables.
cincuañera.
La cincuañera. We rented out tables and a canopy. Like people came out and set everything up. But like for regular parties, we have a bunch of family that lives nearby, so we get the tables from them. We're just like, hey, can you let us borrow some tables and chairs? And even then, dude, I'll be honest. Like this past birthday that we had for Tina, we were like, man, we really need to get tables and chairs for us. And maybe I don't know, 5 tables and whatever would be for chairs, because I know they're okay with it, and I thank everybody that helps us out with that. But I just wish I had my own, dude. Like it comes to a point, it's like, why don't I have my own, knowing that my girl likes to throw parties for the girls, so I don't mind. I think I told her, I was like, we should save up money to go ahead and start buying our own shit. But nonetheless, yeah, dude, that's super cool that you do that. I don't think I've ever done that, or my girl has ever done that. I don't know if she just literally top of the dome type of thing. Pero
Freestyle, no? Puro.
yeah, dude. What is another thing that you wish you could do, I guess, or what's something that you guys wish you could do to better your time management? Something you don't do at the moment, but wish you could. I'll start with Romero. Or Tank, go ahead, go for it. Go, vamos al otro lado.
Go Tank, go Tank.
I was gonna say, like, I wish I could do that, like with the whole calendar thing. Porque empiezo, dude. Like I always start and I plan stuff. Y al último, like I get the notifications of like, so like I don't stick to it. For example, like for my workouts, like I had bought like a little planner from Dollar Tree. Y compré like little stickers y le puse like color coded. Que día voy a hacer
Se iba tan que no al gym con su sticker aquí en la
No.
con su estrellita en la frente.
Para recordarse, no
I
sabía.
have it right here, dude.
Mira.
So, I bought this one. Y like like on I would put out the stickers like that, and it's like en este día de like azul.
It's the legs and
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, and like I did it for like a while, but then like pues yeah, like I stopped, like recording everything. Yeah, so I know we make fun of you, or I make fun of you, Romero, but I wish like that's something
You had that?
I had that, yeah, where it would keep me like así, on track y todo,
Yeah.
and help me with my time management.
Dude, so a follow-up question to that would be, why did you lose motivation? Ooh.
Why? Ooh,
Yeah.
dude. Pues,
Stick around for
yeah,
episode.
I was gonna say like if you want to find this and other answers, no, stick around for the next episode, dude.
But because you're into it. I know you go to the gym. Maybe you don't go to the gym as often as you like, but you tend to try to go to the gym. And I know sometimes you'll post it up or maybe will let us know lo que sea, pero why did you lose that? Like you said you did it for a while. What made you stop?
I don't know. Like so like sí me gusta ir, dude. Like I've always been horrible at the dieting part, but I always like and like enjoyed going to the gym and stuff. Um, and I don't know, maybe it's the like even for like por ejemplo this weekend, like ya había perdido like X amount of pounds, and literally just the weekend when we went fishing into the game, like with the beer that I drank, dude, like me pesé and it was like fucking 5 pounds, that I
Goddamn.
gained, and I was like, what the fuck? So it was kind of like, like a little blow because I was like, fuck, like me tomó like 2-3 weeks para perder esto, and then within a weekend
Weekend.
I fucking gained that shit back like nothing, Y so I, it's mainly sometimes most of the time is mainly that, dude.
Okay, that's not bad. You could also reverse that and use it as motivation, no? Like to keep
So
going and to fucking strive more.
it's a process, dude. Like
I
primero,
bet, I bet, I bet, I bet.
it's like fuck,
Sí, sí,
But
sí.
yeah, después, like I'm like, all right, like let's get back to it and like fucking, it's
Start over.
just yeah.
Okay.
The funny thing though is that going to the gym is something I would like to do, and we talked about the calendar and what I do and how I try to manage my time. I can never find time to fully dedicate to be like, okay, this is the hour that I'm going to go to the gym or whatnot. So I mean that I don't think there's just like a perfect solution to it all, but it at times you also have to just say no to us to some things to make space for others. And I think that's where I struggle the most in saying no in some things
I know we
to
did.
make time for other stuff.
I know we did talk about it in one of the episodes. Okay, obviously, one of the things that you had struggled with was to be able to say no to people, no? Whether I don't know,
Mhm.
whatever it might be. But I'm assuming your calendar. I know you follow it, again religiously, but your calendar is full of work only. There's nothing, or maybe like appointments for the kids, but anything else past work and
Mhm.
past like what's due for the kids as far as doctor's
So
appointments or school.
yeah,
Nothing
no.
more.
So I obviously my work calendar, and I also have my personal calendar. So I literally block out like Monday nights. We're gonna record with Todos Toman. With Two Heels and a Face, I'm gonna record either on Tuesday or,
That's
or
cool.
or Wednesday, depending on the week, because
Yeah.
we do the lives on Wednesdays. So like that, those times are blocked in there. Um, so my like it's como les digo, I think I said it a couple weeks ago. It's like if I can fit anything I can during my week, so I can have the weekend to be with the kids, to do family activities. But even then, right, I have to get ahead of myself, and it's like, okay, if I committed to going to a wrestling show, um, I have to put that on the calendar so I know that Saturday I'm gonna be out, from 4 p.m. till on if we're gonna do an interview beforehand or something like that.
Okay.
Um, so that's gonna give me visibility into that. But no, I feel some sort of way about like, oh, I'm gonna block 2 hours out of my Saturday to play with the kids or some shit like that. Like I just want the Saturday and the Sunday to be for them and kind of figure that out. Um, kind of be a little bit unplanned, but I know that most of my focus will be on family.
Dude, and I give you props because I know I've seen it every now and then where I know you obviously you're busy to work Monday through Friday and podcasts here, podcasts there. But I know every now and then you'll post a thing like, oh, taking some time off with the kids and giving Carla
Mhm.
a break, like that
Yeah.
itself, because obviously, yeah, Carla does spend a lot of the time with the kids and that's her routine and that's the way you guys have the support
Mhm.
system amongst each other. But I do see you try as far as like to take care of the kids. I don't want to say away from her, but take the kids away for a
Yeah.
little bit, let her breathe, and then you entertain them, whether it's the movies or I remember you used to go fishing with Itzel back in the time, back in the day. I was gonna say, but nonetheless, that's cool, dude. I know you try, and I think that's something where at least with me, I don't have any of that planned, and I feel like I
Mhm.
could definitely try. I did try to propose myself to try to at least watch maybe a movie with the girls once a week, at least on the weekend. And we just finished watching Percy Jackson. I don't know if you guys watched that show on Disney
Oh,
Plus.
the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
It was a movie, right?
No,
It
it
it was
was
a movie,
it started with a
a few
movie.
movies.
a
Well,
few, yeah,
Yeah.
it started off with a book, right? From
a
there
book,
was a
Right.
movie, yeah.
right.
Yes.
Usually it does this. No? Usually that's the process. But yeah, it started off with the book. Yeah, then I
The
think there was
movies
a
were good
movie.
though. The movies were really good.
But
I enjoyed the movies.
this is kind of like like a show, a series, and whatever. And it is kind of like pero nonetheless, you know, the girls kind of enjoyed it, and we had that time where it's like, all right, let's watch an episode. Oh my god, I want to know what's happening next, and let's watch another episode. So I know they liked it, you know, and that's something
Mhm.
where I wanted to get to. And even though if I wasn't enjoying it, nonetheless, like I know they were, so
Kind
it's
of
like, yeah.
put
So I was
along
like,
with it,
I'll
yeah.
push through.
Mhm.
There was a couple times I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I would be falling asleep because the show is not that
Is it-
entertaining to
No,
me.
no, no por la edad, no por la edad.
Oh well, a little bit because of the dad, dude. I'll be honest, dude.
Yeah,
Every
ves,
now and then I fall asleep.
like it gets to that point where you'll see dads and like older people just like sentados, and just
Yeah, literally, dude. Literally.
Está bueno el show, ¿no? Like,
Sí, güey. That's what I'm trying to do right now, boy. Pero
dice, la apaga la televisión y se despierta, no, like, hey, ¿para qué la apaga? La estaba viendo, no manches.
Miguel, so you want to share anything that you do, or maybe something that you wish you would do, as far as like time management?
So time management is my kryptonite. I've tried getting better at it. It's something that's always been kind of one of my biggest issues, and like at work también, I that's one of the big things que me dicen, you know what, like your time management needs to get better. Like I don't siempre like I procrastinate a lot, and like I'm always doing everything last minute. And I keep telling myself, you know what, I'm gonna start booking time. So during work hours, my work calendar, like I do try and book for example, like, all right, esta hora voy a hacer esto, esta hora voy a hacer esto otro, but I I don't, right? I don't do it. So my calendar at work is sometimes por la semana, like it's mostly open. And like my manager will tell me, it's like, look, I know you're working, but it would be useful if you were to write, book your calendar. Like, a esta hora, I'm gonna be focusing on this specifically. A esta hora, I'm gonna be focusing on this specifically. And he's like, and then be disciplined, right? Where it's like for that hour, you're
That's
gonna
key.
work specifically on that, right?
Yeah.
You're not gonna be going around doing like 30 things because nunca acabas. And I was like, you're right, I should do it. And every time I add it to my calendar, either something comes up or I just get lost in something else, and then I'm down like 4 or 5 of the stuff I'm supposed to be doing. So yeah, I ruined the whole week, no. Um, so yeah, like I know time management is one of my biggest flaws to it when it comes to work and when it comes to personal life.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to personal life, I feel like honestly, like I look at Rome, right? Like I swear to God, dude, I don't know how he does it, right? Like I know he trabaja, llega a la casa, handle like
So you doing it. This is how you get through.
like he spends time with his kids, with Carla, and aparte his family, like his parents, like his siblings, and then afterwards, I mean, with the friends, dude. I mean, I was like, God damn, I don't know how many hours tiene el día de Romero, dude? Porque like in 24 hours, I can't do half of that stuff, right? So I was like, shit, like I think to myself, you know what? I want to do something different, like on weekends, like I'll either go out with Cassie or go out with Chiquis, like we try, pero pues,
That's tough.
dude, it's tough, dude. It's really tough to uh have time management for work and your personal life. So I don't know, maybe Rom tiene que hacer he has to make extra time and do one of those TED Talks, dude, of how to do it or algo así, dude, porque
que se haga un app, ¿no? De time management, dude. I download it, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
well, we
get
use
him-
it, we
get him
don't know.
started, dude. Here he goes. He's looking down his
Puro-
keyboard, dude.
No, put the sound effects there. Pinches.
Sí, güey.
They're looking for timemanagement.com, no? Like,
Sí, güey.
Oh,
Something,
yeah, that's
dude.
already bought, dude. Time management.io.
Dude, I'm sure. Obviously, yeah. I just to give a little bit of my perspective, I use no calendars. I literally just wing it, dude. I wing it, and even though I wing it, I know it's the wrong thing to do because I'll say,
Is it though?
what, winging it?
Yeah.
I feel like it's not the wrong thing if you're disciplined, right? Y si por ejemplo, si en la cabeza dices tú, these are all the things I need to do, and you kind of like almost like a checklist, right? Where you're like, voy a hacer esto, después esto,
Pretty much
esto.
that's what it is. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But if you don't have that, where if it's like everything's just like, ¿qué tengo que hacer? Fuck, se me olvidó. Fuck it, I'll do these 2 things. Yeah,
Mhm.
you know, I'll get by.
Yeah.
Then yeah, it's a bad thing.
What I mean by winging is that, like, for example, I get home and today, what I told you guys that I did within the 45-minute span, I did not plan it. It was something the girls were home. I got home. I knew Camila had to do homework, so I started helping her with homework. I knew that, you know, we had to heat up some food and we had to do this and we had to do that, but it was nothing. None of that was planned. I got a couple stuff done within those 45 minutes. Was able to prepare the drink, to kind of talk about it and the tasting trials y todo eso. But I do feel that just being organized, and again, the fucking main thing, being disciplined, dude. It's like it has to. The organization and discipline have to literally go hand in hand.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as I see with in this case with Romero, just using him as an example with his work calendar, like he's pretty strict with it. I'm sure he's pretty strict with it. I don't know if he has like a specific time, unless he has a meeting where maybe from 8 to 10. But other than that, he says, okay, I got to do this, and well, that's the way I would see it. No sé si así lo tengas, que you have to do this, and you have, I don't know, again, 24
So,
hours, and
yeah,
you have to squeeze
no,
sleep
at the
and
top
somebody.
at the top of the day. What I do is, you know, obviously I do go in earlier than I should, or I start my day earlier than I should,
Yeah.
because that's also like part of the discipline is to also have some sort of peace of mind, right? And if I start, let's say, if my workday should start at 9, if I start at 9, I know I'm gonna run up to, you know, 6-7 o'clock, and I'm not gonna have done what I need to get done or what I want to get done for the day. So, like, yeah, like my day I'll make sure that my day starts at 7 or 8 a.m., let's say. And for the first half an hour is like, what do I need to get done? And I'll go like block my calendar. Like if I think X amount of things are gonna take 2 hours, an hour, 30 minutes, I'll do that on a kind of hidden calendar that not everybody has visibility to. But I know those are the things that I need to get done. And throughout the day, there'll be meetings that'll come up. People will want to talk to me, and my calendar will get thrown off. But then I know that already made it into the calendar, so I just drag it to a different time.
Okay.
So for work purposes, like that's what it is. For personal stuff, like it stays there. Like I said, I'll move it around. Like for example, this week we were supposed to record on Monday, we couldn't record on Monday, so it got dragged onto today. With at home, so I created an email account for, you know, joint accounts or whatever, and then that calendar is like if the kids have an appointment, if there's a parent teacher conference, like I'll ask Carla to add it to that calendar.
Nice.
So then
Okay.
now I know not to schedule over it.
Yeah,
So si cae en un día que I gotta be at the office and the kids have a doctor's appointment, I know ahead of time, so I'll work from home or I'll make arrangements so I can, you know, support Carla in that sense. Whereas like you don't have to take all 3 kids to the doctor if only one has to go.
Dude, and I love that. I love that,
Mhm.
right? I love that, and I wish I could apply it in this case to my schedule, but unfortunately I can't, because in this case Rome could have the I don't want to say that. Well, yeah, I guess the opportunity and the
It's a
chance
flexibility, yeah.
to work, to
Mhm.
work from home and to do this, and that way she
Yeah.
could go and take care of things. Blah, blah. Obviously, I don't have that, but that shit is awesome, dude. So where you know, oh, I gotta take, I don't know, the girls to this. So can you go ahead and stay home to take care of the other girl? And I was like, fuck, that shit would be awesome, dude. But obviously, unfortunately, no puedo.
I want to see having a shared calendar is pretty cool. Like I know with
Oh, yeah.
Cassie, I tried doing or we used to use an application que se llama Time Tree, where you're able to igual create a calendar, share it, and ahí poníamos todo. For example, when Chiquis had doctor's appointments, when Cassie had doctor's appointments, when I had doctor's appointments, PTO, that kind of stuff. So a lo menos that way we knew. So it wasn't like maybe to the degree where Rome had it or Rome has his, but it was to the point where it's like, all right, este día, like we'll have date night, you know, like we'll have date night here, or like, oh, este día we gotta go over to Pedro's house, or este día we gotta go to for example, the Chicago Fire game. So like así a lo menos ya sabemos what the other person is doing and what we have to do. Porque siempre pasa, ¿no? Cuando te invitan a algo, you're like, oh, well, I gotta see if I'm available. And it sounds very dickish, no? Like when, por ejemplo, que me diga Romero, hey, dude, pues el sábado hay que hacer esto, like, vamos a hacer esto.
Let me check my
Well,
calendar.
let me check, dude. I don't know qué voy a hacer.
Mamón.
Se oye mamón,
Sí.
right?
Yeah.
Versus like, hold on, let me check right in front of you. Oh, dude, pues no tengo nada. I don't have nothing booked. yeah, dude, like I'm down and I'll book it,
Yeah. Yeah.
So like it is a lot super helpful. I kind of stopped using it, which I should go back to using it again.
Dude, pero ¿por qué se oye mamón? It's
I,
not mamón. It's not a mamón thing, but ¿por qué se oye así?
I don't know, like I was gonna say, like I normally just say like, oh, like yo te dejo saber or something, which I'm pretty sure se escucha también un
More
poquito de
acceptable
que,
than
like,
like, oh, deja checo mi calendar, you know?
yeah,
Like,
I'll be like, oh, like I'll let you know. But I know when I say that, most of the time, like I'll get like oh, este güey ya no vino, like this or that, like.
Facts on that, dude. Facts on that, dude.
Pero like that's what I say. Nada más
Se
por lo
oye bien
mismo.
mamón, dude.
Se escucha bien mamoncísimo, ¿no? Like, but that's what I say because te digo, like a veces since I don't have like I don't track it down, like a veces like me ha pasado when I'm like, oh yeah, I'm down. Y de repente, like, for example, my mom will be like, oh, acuérdate, mijo, que like this day ya habíamos quedado que íbamos a ir acá. And it's like, fuck.
Sí,
So
sí,
now
sí.
here I go, like telling the boys, like, oh, like, pues no va a poder ir, muchachos. Like, y pues ya saben, güey, el pinche bullying empieza, dude.
La mentira, vas a ocupar a tu mamá de excusa.
Ay, sí, güey.
Algo
¿ya
así.
cuántos cumpleaños lleva tu mamá este año?
You write down your excuses, ¿no? Like, that's
Sí,
your
güey.
time management. Aquí le pregunté al primo, yeah, you guys know el primo Chat GPT.
Yeah, we know, no?
The question to the primo was how to perfect time management, no? And obviously it gives you things. So,
Yes.
yeah,
Perfect.
perfect. I'm trying to get to the fucking point, dude. Like, no BS. Obviously, a lot of these stuff and a lot of stuff that we're sharing in this episode, they're not going to work for everybody, right? Romero talks about a family calendar. That shit's awesome, but obviously it doesn't work for me. But one of the things they say, just to read 3 of them here, set clear goals, define what you want to achieve in the short term and long term, break down your goals into smaller, manageable tasks. Pretty cool. Prioritize tasks, determine which tasks are more important and urgent, and focus on completing them first. Use techniques like the Eisenhower matrix to prioritize tasks based on their importance and urgency. I don't know.
I've heard that. Like, it's well, I don't know if it's that specific one, but I know where like you're supposed to pick 3 or 5 things that you need to do, and you order them by like how
Priority?
urgent are these things,
Okay,
and that's how you tackle them, right?
Okay, that's I gotta look more into that. Create a schedule. This is Romero's aquí
That's
cup of
wrong.
tea.
That his TED talk, dude.
Yeah, use
Coming
a planner.
Coming soon.
Very soon.
Todos Toman TED talks.
Use a planner, calendar, or digital tools to schedule your tasks and allocate specific blocks of time to different activities. Fucking that should have said Romero right there instead of anything else. Be realistic.
Todos Toman TED talk coming soon.
Pone tu foto, ¿no? Y ya. Foto de Romero, like.
Be realistic about how much time each task will take. And then the last one I'll read. Avoid. This is Migas right here, dude. Avoid multitasking. Miga says that eventually something comes up, and then he's like backed up for.
I think one of the big problems that I have is it's undiagnosed, but I believe almost everybody has some degree. But I feel like I do have ADHD, where if I'm doing one thing, I can't focus on it. I have to do 2 or 3 things in order to focus on one. But then I focus on one of the other things I'm doing, and I don't know why. I can't watch a movie or a show on in La Casa. I can't watch a show and just watch the show. I have to do something. I pull out my phone and like I open whatever email, whatever, and sometimes I don't even use it, right?
He's like, I pull out, I was like, my phone.
Okay.
Pues está bien, depende de la película, ¿no?
Sí, dude.
Depende de la película, if it's y the setting, if it's in my bedroom or aquí en la sala,
avoid multitasking, focus on one task at a time to maximize productivity. Like that's what Mika says. Like he tries to focus on multiple things so he could try, but he really doesn't focus on one. Correct. And minimize distractions. Multitasking could decrease efficiency and lead to errors.
100% there.
Good stuff there, dude. Good stuff.
I mean, multitasking in itself, like I think it's helpful, but I mean, todas las cosas que hemos platicado, like it goes with some sort of discipline. Like I think if you start from that point of practicing, you're not going to be an expert in time management or multitasking just because you're trying techniques that you read online. You just have to be consistent with it. right?
Okay.
Like in behavioral patterns will develop over time.
Yeah, habits. Yeah,
Um,
that's right.
so I think it's easier said than done, because it does take time and effort, and knowing that shit's not gonna work, from day one.
Dude, I was gonna say, like, for me, from the list that you gave, like, también a good one I have to work on is being realistic of how long, like, everything takes. Porque si me preguntan, dude, everything takes 15 minutes, dude. Oh, sí, en 15 minutos lo tengo hecho, It's like, and next thing you know, there I am, like, an hour later, like, fuck, dude, like,
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Well, like, how do you guys feel about? Ya ves que han salido psicólogos and different people that do behavioral stuff, and like obviously like all these PhD people, right? Que han
Ellos lo
salido
saben, güey.
que dicen que multitasking is not a real thing, because what multitasking is, you just instead of being like, oh, I could do multiple tasks at the same time, it's like I could do multiple things, but I only put 10 or 20% of my concentration and efforts into each thing. So technically you're not really multitasking, you're just kind of like spread out. So it
Mhm.
takes longer to accomplish things sometimes.
Yeah.
I
mhm.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
agree. I don't think multitasking is ideal. What does happen though is, um, I mean, we just talked about it. Prioritizing your tasks. What is more important, and then also paired with what Tank just said about being realistic of how long that task is going to take. Um, pero at times we do think that we can do multiple things at the same time. I think it's also a thing, dude. Like with technology, like it or not. Like in I feel old saying like, oh, it's like technology's brought us to this, but it is. You can't sit down and watch TV without scrolling through your phone at least at the 15th minute mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're scrolling through your phone, so you're that's considered multitasking. You're watching a show and now you're scrolling through your phone. Now you add the layer of like, oh, you're replying to a message. So now you're doing three things. You're scrolling through your phone, watching TV, and replying to a message. And then it's like, oh, pues I'm sitting down, I'm replying to a message, I'm watching TV. I need a snack. Let me go do that while the TV's going on and I'm still trying to hear what's going on. So like you just keep adding stuff on it and on. And what is it that you're really doing, right? Ultimately, my goal is to sit down and relax and not do anything. But before I know it, I'm doing three things at once.
Como nos los enseñó nuestras mamás mexicanas, ¿no? Like, teniendo la novela ya, cocinando, y ya fucking lavando los platos, and
No
like,
lie, dude.
doing
You see?
everything, dude.
Yeah, no lie. To kind of, I know we're reaching that one remark. I did ask Reddit, obviously, for tips for time management.
Ah, you know.
Fuck
Yes,
it.
El step deal,
step
dude.
bro, no, el step bro.
Fuck it, man, dude.
What are you doing,
Hey, step bro.
bro?
What are you doing?
One of the things it said is,
Don't get cheesy now, dude.
I'm out here trying to be ready, and you guys are distracting me, dude. This is distraction. This is the first thing it says: cutting out distractions.
No, you're trying to get stuck in the laundry.
Say-
No dejamos, dude.
Moving on. Cutting out distractions, planning out your day and week, and then this thing that kind of caught my attention. Well, two things. One of them says avoiding overwork, getting enough rest. So people are associating being healthy in general. Fuck
Okay.
yeah. Valimos madre, no?
Yeah.
I realized that the workaholic mindset was destroying my health mentally and physically. So sleep, water, rest, exercise are my number one priorities and make me much more happier and effective. I'm sure that has a lot to fucking do with people actually being able to like to focus and finish whatever they got to finish and time management in general. You guys agree?
Oh, I agree 100%. So I was talking to my team, right? And well, shout out to Discovery, no? But
Shout out Capital One.
No. Yeah, boy.
No, I'm saying like
I'm
bank,
about
my
to
bank's
boot
Capital
you
One.
out, dude.
No, my bank is Capital One. I have Capital One credit card. I also have Discovery, but
Hey, shout out to Washington Mutual for those who are the real
dude.
OGs. They took people
OGs.
with matriculas, dude.
but shout out to Discover first of all. But nah, it's the like I was talking to one of the engineers, right? And pues le dije, like he asked me, he's like, hey, like honestly, we're doing so much stuff. Like, he's like, how overwhelmed are you? And I was like, dude, pues I'm fine. But I think we're almost programmed to say I'm fine, even if we're not fine with when it comes to
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
how like are we with work, right? So yeah, eventually he was asking me questions. So yeah, he's like, hey, you know what helps me
I think you need
is
to see a doctor. No te dijo.
no, he's like, you know what helps me is that instead of sometimes him going like taking an hour lunch or something, he'll go for a run or he'll exercise, you know, because he works from home, right? He's like, you know, like
Mm.
I'll do something where I exercise, you know, like take a quick shower, then I get back to work and como que me ayuda. So I tried it, dude. That shit does help, dude. Like
That's crazy. Yeah.
it's fucking insane that you're like, you know what? One of the things that helps me is in the middle of the day, I book some time where it's like, hey, I'm gonna go out for a run, or I'm gonna, you know, do some weights, you know, just a little bit of exercise. Y te bañas, das algo para comer rápido, and you know, like
Get back at it.
hell yeah, dude, like it helps a lot, dude. Like just whatever it is, it could be meditation for those people that
Sí.
like to meditate.
I like to say, yeah.
I fall asleep meditating, so that's not for me. Pero pues working out definitely does help. And I told Tank, dude, because I know Tank was like, dude, that's not mañana, like it's the middle of the day. And I told him, I was like, dude, pues I'm trying this out and it works. I haven't been able to do it because I pulled my back. So like no podido hacerlo like maybe in a week and a half. Pero it's something that does help. And just having that time where you're like, you know what, I could focus on me or focus on your mental state, right? Where it's like, igual, whatever it is that you do. There's some people that like to go to the movies by themselves. There's some people that like to, you know, work out. You know, whatever it is, something like that is very crucial for you to be in a good mental state, so you could, what's called, do the best you can with your workday and throughout your whole day. No.
One of the go for it, Romero. Go for it.
No, no. I was just gonna say real quick. Like, I think at times, part of this like time management, we're tying it to productivity. Like, how
Mhm.
productive are we?
Yeah.
And I think you kind of touched on a very important part, that time management also should allow you to have that self-care time
Mhm.
that
Mhm.
we don't often do.
We never do.
I mean, in a way, like, so for me, like, you guys like keep talking about my schedule, this, that, and the other. Doing the podcast, whether it's, you know, here, Two Heels and a Face, or, you know, if I'm part of a guest of another podcast or whatever it is, like, I like doing that stuff. So I kind of see that as my self-care, like
Okay.
type of thing.
Yeah.
But I would love to make more time. Like I said, like going to the gym is something that I, you know, haven't done in years. I did that one spinning class, you know, earlier on before before the end of the year.
Yeah.
So that inspired me to get the bike, and I'll do it once in a while. But again, like, it goes to priorities, right? Like, I don't prioritize that. So I think it's, you know, to time management, like, it's not how many things you can get done in a day, but being intentional about what you really need or what you really want to get done in a day. And it's okay to be selfish sometimes too.
I agree.
I saw, dude, like you're always welcome to come use Tank's personal gym, dude.
Ahí
Coming
atrás, dude, él lo tiene atrás, ¿no?
coming
Que es la
sometime in
bike, era, dude.
2024, dude.
La bica, dude.
Bring your bike, y ahí los dos ahí. En chinga, dude.
Le pongo diablitos, ¿no? Para ponerme hacia atrás.
Fuck, dude. Pues va, muchachos, ya. That's that 1 hour mark. If you guys have any other opinions or anything else you guys want to add to?
My opinion is that you have really good time management, dude. With
Thanks,
that
dude.
1 hour
You
mark.
like that, dude?
Yeah.
I try, dude. Ya que el Tank is over here talking shit, let me give him a quick plug-in. Make sure to listen to Los Milkers, dude. Todos Toman, ¿no? No, es que I was gonna ask you guys something that he said. ¿Qué dice el público? That's what it is. ¿Qué dice el público en todas las plataformas, right, dude?
Oh, todas, dude.
Including Pornhub, dude.
Oh, especially there, dude. No?
Sí,
Tank asked a question to Charlie and ¿cómo se llama? Mario? ¿Se llama?
Mario, yeah.
Mario.
Did your parents ever think that you guys that any of your friends were a bad influence to? Tank already kind of answered that, but if he wants to say anyone else, Romero, did your parents ever think that any of your friends, hopefully not me, but any of your friends were bad influence?
I don't think they ever said that my friends were a bad influence, but they were more about, we want to know who your friends are.
Okay.
Right? They only knew a few friends like that would come over the house or whatever. Y era porque, like, I mean, obviously before high school, like I think I talked about this, like I never really lived in the district of the elementary school that I was going to.
For real?
So it was really hard, right? Like they only knew a few people. And throughout high school, like, I mean, I had younger siblings and I was conscious of that. So part of the not necessarily best influences, I was not gonna bring them around. So like, you know, I was gonna say, so I would go to their house.
I knew where this was going. I knew where this was going, dude. I told you.
So yeah, no, I don't think they were like, oh, so and so is a bad influence, but it's like, we want to know who you're hanging around with. Like, you should invite them over to the house. One time my mom was like, pues sí, debes invitar a tus amigos a la casa, invítales un refresco. And I was like, really? I'm gonna be like, hey, come have a soda at the house. Like,
I Johnny Boy. Oh, hell yeah. No.
To me, that sounded so fucking Carrusel de las Américas type of shit. You know?
No lie, dude.
Bien Rosa de Guadalupe, ¿no? Like,
Sí.
"Oye, muchachos."
What about you, Miguel?
Drogas, no.
So I'll be very honest, dude. I think I was, for most people, I was the friend that parents were concerned with.
Definitely mine, dude. Yeah, go for it. My mom knew you would take me out of school, dude.
So I was the friend, and at the same time, I
like to smell gasoline, dude.
and I think my dad just, honestly, I don't think he liked most of my friends porque he would say they were all bad influence. Pero pues también the friends I was hanging out with during high school, they were not always the best. No, John Bro was cool. Johnny was cool. Like he was just concerning that he would just smell gasoline every once in a while. But other than that, like he was cool. But
dude, let me tell you something. I think I already said this when you guys came over here to California, dude. Your dad was very, very, very happy. He's like, hey,
yeah.
I just want to thank you. He said, I just want to thank you. He knew that he probably didn't remember me back in Chicago, but obviously you guys said, oh yeah, he's from Chicago, blah blah blah. Your dad was like, I want to thank you for taking the time to visit us here in Cali.
Oh no! Por eso, hasta eso, like
dude, I gained his heart, dude. I gained his heart, 100%.
Yeah. I haven't told him that you're the one that smelled gasoline.
But that's why you went home smelling like gasoline.
No, but like I think so. My dad is very, very.
What did he say after the fire game, dude? No, I mean we haven't. Like, I see your dad at the house. Pero like. I don't think he like hangs out with us like that.
Dude, I think Pedro was like, "Hey, like,
tell your dad I'm not gay yet."
Yeah, like, can you please tell him that I'm married to like Mary Lou and this and that, like, porque pues ya sabes, Pedrito estaba ahí twerking in front of everyone, dude. Like,
knowing him, dude.
Yeah, dude, he was wilding out.
He loves to show affection, dude.
To the wrong people, yeah, like to guys.
Yeah.
Pero like I think my dad's very happy with the friends I have now. But there was a period of time where my dad was not very pleased or content with the friends I used to hang out with. Porque again, this has to go back with I used to hang out with a lot of like gangbangers and drug dealers and stuff like that. So
you should have been in Tank's episode, dude. You would have had a lot to talk about, dude.
Oh,
you and Charlie, dude. Charlie has a lot of stories, dude. He was a thug since he was little.
No,
I swear to God. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot you don't listen to them, but yeah. My bad, dude. My bad. I
Yeah.
don't want to point you out like that.
Pero like yeah, like so again, when I was young, my dad a lot. My mom, I mean, like there was a lot of people that I mean she didn't really like. But now like both my parents are very like, you know, like I like your friends, I like your friend group. Like, you know, so like it was a whole circle, right? Where it's like
Yeah.
no les gustaban the friends I had, and now they're like, oh, the friends they have now are like amazing. So
Okay.
they don't know that Johnny Boy was one of the old friends and who's
Who's
still
the
stuck
same
around.
friend, no?
Same friend.
Friend now.
He snuck back in.
Turned his life around. No?
That's why he said it's a 360. That's what Mika said.
Oh yeah, last time I was like, oh, I did a whole 360, and it's like, isn't that you're back where you started? Like, oh fuck, right,
Shit, that's
180,
true.
no,
180.
I'm back on my bullshit, no? Yeah.
yeah.
He's banging again. No. As far as for me though, just to quickly answer that question, I don't think so. Like, at least for the people that I know, every now and then my mom, like, I'll talk to her about, I don't know, like Gio back in Rockford or Alan or whatever,
Mhm.
and then she'll be like, "Well, who's that?" And I was like, "I remember Rockford," so I gotta kind of remind her. But she, none of you know, other than that, like, no, she's never really talked bad about anybody or say why you hanging out with them or nothing like that. I don't think I've ever had that talk with her at all. You know, and then the group of friends that I have now, I had them back then. You know, besides Tank. Tank wasn't my friend back then. He didn't want to be, but
Dude, I was just me vio Johnny Boy. He's like, who's this 8th grader? No, like, get outta here. Like, those high school people here, like,
say that.
Does he even like gasoline? Like,
right?
Let me smell your hands, boy. No, damn, that's fucked up, dude. America 3-0, dude. Just FYI, just scored a goal.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, well, they scored 2 goals eventually,
No,
but right now
I
they
thought it
scored
was
a goal.
2-0, pero like,
That's good for them.
And with that, I think we should end the episode, boys, porque it's well worth it.
I mean, todavía falta the Triple H, but you wanna?
Oh shit! Fuck, dude, I haven't been here in 2 weeks. Give me a break. Give me a break, dude. Pero
no pressure, eh?
no pressure, dude. Pero yeah, dude. Whoever's turn it is, go for it. Cheers.
Bah, so I got Triple H. I'm drinking clearly IPAs.
Right.
So I looked up the history of the IPA, right? Like I know that the IPA stands for India Pale Ale. I never knew why until it was time for me to come up with Triple H, the Historical Happy Hour. So
Oh yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about.
I looked it up, and what I found out is that in the 18th century,
Damn.
the travelers that were going from England to India, you know, and they were taking barrels of beer. They wanted to find a way to kind of keep the beer in drinkable stage, right? Whereas it wouldn't go bad, it was still good. So that's where they added the hops, and they started, and so it served a dual purpose, right? It gave it a different flavor, but it also maintained it, or yeah, you guys, like it didn't go bad. Like it would maintain the flavor and the crispiness longer. So that's how they kind of figured out, like, oh, if we throw these hops in and we do this fermentation, like it's gonna be a crispy, good beer, but it also raised the the volume, the percentage of alcohol, I guess, because of the fermentation. So it was a stronger beer, but it was pretty tasty, and that's how they discovered what the IPA was. And then, you know, until years later is when they actually got the name of, you know, it's officially IPA for India Pale Ale. And now we know it as, you know, the IPAs, and there's different variations of it, which is the American IPA, the double IPA, New England IPA. So that's how we ended up with different types of IPAs, and the first IPA was born.
So IPAs never expire, boys.
I guess not, dude. Or the longer you go with it, is the more fucking powerful it hits you, dude.
more fucked up you get, no? Like,
Pretty much.
Did I say my boy Caesar know, like the the water in the refrigerator bottled, no?
He does not like IPAs.
I don't either, dude.
I get.
I love it.
Hey, I accepted that it's an acquired taste.
That's for men's only.
Maybe you don't like it from the first.
Oil. Oil.
Dude, so let me give you guys some criticism for the last episodes, no, real quick.
Oh,
Oh shit, dude.
All right,
First
criticism, not opinions,
constructive
criticism.
not feedback or
right.
constructive criticism, dude.
And on the spot, dude. No,
Yeah, on the fucking spot, dude.
not let me tell you privately, no. I have you.
First of all, dude, come on, dude. It's 2024. You guys have to have some sort of fucking credit card or something on your phone. If it does get lost, in this case, if I ever want to use my credit card on the phone, whatever card I want to use, it asks for my face. So if my phone wants to get lost, nobody's going to use my damn credit card. Y ahorita, ding, no. Pero for real, I'm like, come on now. You guys have to get up to date with all that stuff. Tank. Pero I just think that it's definitely a plus. I know you said, Miguel, I think that Cassie uses her watch for that. I haven't gotten to that point yet. But for sure, I use it on my phone a lot. I have
2024, dude.
And not unless you go to Walmart, dude, because then you get used to that shit, and then there's certain places don't have the tap.
Mm-hmm.
And I was gonna say, I know you guys said that there's some places with cash only. That's okay, but dude, I think I even think I have my. Oh, there's a couple states also that even have their driver's license digital now.
I saw that. Yeah.
I heard about it. Yeah.
I mean.
I know Arizona that's one of them. I don't know anyone else, but here in Cali they don't have that. But I know they have that. And I used when we went to Hawaii 2 years ago, we needed to have the COVID proof that we had it. So I was able to do it on my phone. Yeah, I was able to do it on my phone. Yeah. So when I showed it, I was like, boom, here it is. And so that's convenient, dude. 2024. Get with it. Then second of all, I heard that the Dos Equis mango micheladas are pretty fire. I haven't tried it.
Oh, I haven't even seen the mango.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Mango.
We just see
the regular one.
Yeah, the regular one.
Yeah.
So okay, my bad.
Please try that so you can feel the pain.
Please X that out of your little list there.
No. That's fair. Because I thought you guys were talking about.
Have you seen the mango one?
Yeah, I've seen them. I've never picked them up. Oh, but I'm gonna pick them up. I'll pick them up.
Get a regular one. Get a mango one.
I'm gonna get the regular one first and try that shit out, and then I'll try the mango one.
And then still get a third option just in case you don't like the both of those, dude. Porque...
Get the modelo one, no? The modelo de mango.
Sí,
oh no, get the modelo de limón, dude. That way
I don't mind that. Dude. I had told you guys I don't mind that. Oh, there's a modelo de fresa, enchilada de fresa. Did you guys see that?
No, like well, I saw that it came out, and Angel was asking me order during the game. Yeah. And he said he had bought it. Que la compró aquí at Tony's right here by the house.
Oh, fire or no?
I don't know. I didn't try it. Dude.
No, but he said it was fire or.
Oh, he had it. So he bought it, pero no se lo había tomado yet.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna buy those three. I'm gonna buy the two Dos Equis, and then I'll do the modelo fresa. Mm-hmm. And I'll let you guys know how all of them are, boy, for next week.
Oh, what? Oh, that's.
You guys like that shit?
That's good time management there, too.
Like that shit?
That's motivation for the next episode, no?
Motivation, dude. To show up on time, be ready. I'm planning ahead, dude. I'm planning ahead.
Romero, like, just show up. No,
I mean, next week we have a special guest, but
that's true. We do have a guest.
Well, I can't drink or what?
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Pero digo, yeah, you're all good.
Got you guys, dude. And I gotta listen to Geek Studios to see what he's all about.
Which, by the way, we had 2 episodes with them.
Okay, well, if you want to shoot them over, dude, so I don't have to look for them.
Why not, dude? It's available on all platforms, dude.
Okay, dude. I guess I'll look for them and see if I find them. Dude.
I honestly like, porque again, I've been forcing myself to like adopt Spotify as my podcast platform.
Because
Google Podcast is going away.
Yeah, Google and Stitcher, no?
Yeah, Stitcher.
Google and Stitcher are going away. Yeah. Well, I think Stitcher already left. But yeah, like I've been having a hard time finding podcasts that I will listen to on the Google Podcast platform to over on Spotify. So,
okay. Well, I think that should wrap it up, dude. Yeah, I want to give you guys my 2 cents.
That was it, dude.
Thank you, dude. Thank you.
Oh, listen to Chingona's episode about with the manager.
What caught your attention from that one?
Well, they're talking about like
El manager, no?
el manager is one of the girls' husband.
Muchas cosas.
And well, they're asking about like when do you feel comfortable about doing certain things, farting and blah, blah,
Farting
blah.
with your partner or whatever. Yeah.
And obviously there's more things that you could come up with. No, in this case with your partner. I know they said they use like one of them would be showering and one of them would be using the bathroom at the same time. Obviously, there's a lot of houses that only have one bathroom, so they have to do what they got to do. But in this case, like that stuff right there, dude, I don't feel comfortable.
Nah, hell
like, I wouldn't go to the bathroom and have my girl shower. Like when it has happened, I'll be honest with you, I'll tell her, turn your ass around. Don't look at me. That's the only way.
De lo que sea, either like 1 or 2.
Oh, number 2, dude. Like she can't look, dude, for sure.
Yo pensaba que like te daba vergüenza because you were blowing that shit up, boy. Pero...
Even if I was, dude. Pero like when I gotta go. Pero no, my number 2s are sacred, dude.
I'm wondering porque you have 2 bathrooms, dude.
I do, but sometimes like Tina would be showering, and then
okay.
My girl would be showering. I gotta go to the bathroom, so obviously I'm gonna go over there. But yeah, dude. Again, my number 2s are sacred as fuck.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna take a shit, turn around.
I told her. Me lo juras por las niñas. And she's like, yes. So, like stuff like
that. Me prometes no respirar por los próximos 34 minutos.
Put shampoo in your hands and just smell it. No, no, dude. But for real, like stuff like that. It's just something different. And the guy eventually, like she says, it's funny because the other episode after that, she's like, when her sister was like, "Oh, how was it?" It's like it was boring, like because he was shy. I guess he was a little shy, and
but it's like anything. Like at first, like he was shy, and then he gets
eventually, he gets comfortable with it. Like she said, broke the ice or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I think definitely. I even told my girls like, hey, would you be down to do an episode just randomly one day, and you and I record and talk shit like that or whatever? She said yes, she would be down. But she was like, well, what about them? They're not gonna be on. It's like, no, just you and I. And she said, yeah. Like, she thought that you guys were going to be around. I was like, no, it's obviously going to be about something personal like that and blah, blah, blah. And I told everybody to listen to it as well. So, but yeah. And then also Compas and Filter, the last episode was pretty cool. So definitely recommend that.
Como that could be a series, no? Like, primero you and your girl, luego Romero y su Carla, dude, y luego...
Su Carla, yeah.
Facts, dude, facts.
I'd just be roasting Carla, though. I don't
know. Damn. Carla didn't stand a chance, no? For real, damn. Va, muchachos, pues
Va, pues ¿qué onda, dude?
Give it to me, dude. Damn. The bottom. The bottom, no?
Give it to him, the bottom, no?
Yeah, the cue to read where they could rate, review, and subscribe, dude.
Ya está abajo, dude.
Por eso, es que no me dejaban hablar. You guys kept laughing at me, dude. At todostomanpodcast.com. Damn, you deleted something, no? Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Todos Toman Pod.
Míralo.
Fuck yeah, dude. I miss saying that, dude. It's been 2 weeks.
Como you were just saying it, no? Before you went to bed and shit. Like...
Practicing.
Sí, güey.
Vamos, just peace and love.
Va.
Cuídense.
Cuídense.
Dávensela, ¿no? Like,
sí, güey, ya. Might as well, ¿no? Ya dilo.
Es de la gasolina.
Damn.
Está cara, dude, está cara.
Está cara la gasolina.
Sí,
Salud, muchachos. Pues ya el último, vámonos.
Yo no tengo nada, pero...
Pues ya no tampoco, dude, ya. Oh.